Here, we will learn about the applied use of hiragana. You've already learned the 46 basic hiragana characters, as well as how to pronounce hiragana with tenten and maru marks. Now, we will learn how to combine the hiragana you've studied so far to create additional pronunciation patterns. Now, let's learn a bit more about Japanese sounds. We will look at the combinations of the consonants K, S, T, N, H, M, R with ya, yu, and yo. Do you remember the hiragana for ya, yu, and yo? Here, ya, yu, yo are key elements in learning, so be sure to remember them well. Let's look at the consonant K. Kya, kyu, kyo. Although these seem like two hiragana characters combined, if you look closely, the ya, yu, or yo part is written smaller and placed to the lower right of the first character. These small versions of ya, yu, yo never appear alone. They're always used in combination like this and represent a single sound. Now, for the consonant S. Sha, shu, sho. For the consonant T, cha, chu, cho. For the consonant N, nya, nyu, nyo. For the consonant H, hya, hyu, hyo. For the consonant M, mya, myu, myo. The consonants Y and W do not form these types of sounds. For the consonant R, ya, ryu, ryo. Lastly, we can also add tenten and maru to create similar combinations. Let's check the combination of consonants G, Z, D, B, and P. With the consonant G, gya, gyu, gyo. With the consonant Z, ja, ju, jo. With consonant D, ja, ju, jo. The sounds of the D group are exactly the same as the Z group, so ja, ju, jo with D consonant are rarely used in modern Japanese. With consonant B, bya, byu, byo, and with consonant P, pya, pyu, pyo. These are the sounds and corresponding hiragana used in Japanese. Although there are more characters than the alphabet in English, they follow clear patterns. When displayed in a chart, they become much easier to learn. This is the foundation of learning Japanese, so be sure to master them well. Let's learn about long vowels and double consonants. We'll see some example words, so try to remember the vocabulary as well. First, let's study long vowels, or stretching sounds. Look at this picture. It's an old lady. In Japanese, we pronounce this as oba-san. If you look closely, you'll notice that the vowel a is repeated twice. This is called a long vowel. We don't say each a separately like oba-a-san. Instead, we stretch the vowel smoothly to say oba-san. If you don't stretch the vowel long enough, it becomes a different word. For example, oba-san means aunt. To pronounce it correctly, you can clap your hands to count the beats. Say clearly with a beat. Oba-san, oba-san. Don't forget to take one full beat while stretching the sound. In hiragana, it looks like this. Next, old man. In Japanese, this is oji-san. The vowel I is repeated. Stretch the I with one full beat and say oji-san. In hiragana, you can write like this. Next, what about number? In Japanese, this is suji. The vowel U is repeated. Stretch the U with one beat. Suji. In hiragana, you can write like this. Now, let's look at some special cases. Clock, pronounced as toke in Japanese. This has two E vowels, so we stretch it with a beat. Toke. But be careful, although we say toke, it's written in hiragana as tokei. This is because toke is easier to pronounce, and this kind of shift often happens in natural Japanese speech. Another example, young lady. In Japanese, one-san. This also has a long E sound. Pronounce it with a beat. One-san. In hiragana, you can write like this. In long E sounds, sometimes we write I in hiragana, and sometimes we write E. Be careful and memorize the correct spelling for each word. Next, airplane. In Japanese, it's hikoki. The O sound is stretched. Say it with beats. Hikoki. In hiragana, you can write like this. Not like this. So be careful when writing. This happens because hikoki is easier to pronounce. Last example, ice. In Japanese, it's kori. Again, the vowel O is repeated. Stretch the O sound and say kori. In hiragana, you can write like this. Now, you understand long vowels. Next, we'll learn about double consonants. Using the small tsu. Let's learn about double consonants. Japanese people often call it chisai tsu, which means small tsu in English. Look at this picture. This is a ticket. In Japanese, we say kippu. Did you notice there are two consonants in a row? When this happens in Japanese, we use chisai tsu. This character is written small at the bottom right of the previous character. The sound of the chisai tsu is silent, but it takes one beat, just like long vowels. To pronounce it correctly, try clapping your hands to count the beats. Say it slowly and with rhythm. Kippu. While pausing, your mouth gets ready for the second sound. Let's look at another example, the day after tomorrow. In Japanese, asatte. Again, we have a double T sound, so we use chisai tsu. Clap and pronounce. Asatte. One more example, musical instrument. In Japanese, gakki. When the consonant K is doubled, we use chisai tsu to show this. Say it with rhythm. Gakki. That's the end of our hiragana lesson. Let's review them again and again until you get used to it.